Wow, oh wow, Grow Garden players are something else. Yeah, inflation has always been a problem in Grow Garden. It's going to get worse as the game develops. Things get more expensive, more expensive seed come in the game, more expensive gear. It's all part of the game. The economy is going to get worse a bit, but it shouldn't get as worse as it has. And between the Zen update and Cooking update is when they added shekels trading, right? And the shekels trading absolutely destroyed the economy. The economy went from pets costing in the hundreds of trillions to like quintillions and even sextillions. Yeah. In fact, people were almost at septillion. Literally, a kitsune, I think, was a septillion. And then, yeah, that was a problem. Grow Garden had to step in. They had to do something. They tried to fix the inflation with the new rebirth mechanic. Now, this thing, I'm not going to act like it's good. It's definitely not the best thing. I don't think you get that much garden coins, to be honest. For one rebirth, you don't get that much. You only get 10. And 1 trillion shekels, not too hard to grow a plant worth that much. But if you don't have Bone Blossom or Candy Blossom, it's hard. Now, yeah, like I said, I'm not going to act like this is the best thing. They don't give you enough shekels after you rebirth. 100 shekels, that's not that much, really. Like, what, you can buy 2 strawberries, 10 carrots. So it's really bad, I guess. It also is kind of annoying for the older players. This isn't really going to affect people who just beg for shekels. People who have a few quintillion that just ask nicely. Like older players that like grinded, like the ones that like grew big plants, the ones that sold their pets, those people. The older players or like the players that, those ones, it's going to affect them much harder. Like this rebirth mechanic, not the best thing. So like what can they do instead of adding rebirths? Now, instead of adding rebirths, maybe one idea is get rid of the raccoon, maybe. I'm just kidding, maybe. I've stated before, it could be a cool idea to give them a new effect, maybe. This is not my idea. This is another YouTuber's idea. Just make the raccoon give like a variant that's like better than the butterfly. Same with the kitsune. So yeah, people will be able to grow more expensive plants, but that will help with the inflation. And then with all the leftover shekels lying around, keep the rebirth mechanic in, I guess. But also don't take all. I do feel they do take a lot. Maybe give the player like more than 100, because 100 isn't that good right now. Like the most expensive thing that you can currently get, level up lollipop, 10 billion shekels. I believe that they should be giving like the players after they rebirth at least 1 billion maybe. Because like without 1 billion, it's pretty hard to buy things. Like what if Romanesco's in stock and you have 100 shekels? One thing that does kind of annoy me is that all the players with a bunch of shekels, like quintillions, sextillions, even septillion even, they're really mad because, they've got a lot of shekels, but most of those people are either beggars, randomly got gifted, or they I don't know, their friends gave them a bunch. Now, this does actually kind of not affect them as much as people who maybe sold one of their good pets. Maybe someone sold their raccoon before they removed shekels trading. Maybe someone grew some expensive plants and now they have to rebirth and then they'll lose it all. Like, it's kind of like, sure, it's an okay strategy, but like you get 10 garden coins. You don't even get the main garden slot. You don't get the third garden slot. However, that's not even the only problem. The Grow Garden players are kind of not seeing how this could help. Now, this definitely isn't the best strategy. Jando, there needs to be something new. Maybe a raccoon nerf. Maybe the raccoon cannot steal. Maybe the kitsune can't steal. I've already talked about that. What the players are doing is kind of annoying. They should, it's not fun being so rich. Having 33 quintillion shekels just locked on your account, not fun. But when you're actually actively earning money through, selling plants, it's fun. I grew a plant worth 5 trillion the other day, and I just cashed it out, and I felt so good about myself. Because, yeah, it's fun to grow plants, and it's fun to sell things. That was the whole objective of the game when it came out. And now the game has shifted to just a pet market where people trade and flex on each other. It's not even fun anymore. Because if you have an army of pets but no good plants, the only pet that you could essentially have that's useful is like a raccoon. And not a lot of people have them. So yeah, Grow Garden is sort of also dying. not to exaggerate or anything, I know a lot of people have been saying the game has been dying, but this time I do think it actually is dying. Grow Garden used to average around 1.5 to 2.5 million. And while it still is averaging that, a lot of other games have gotten close to its player count. 99 Nights in the Forest, another very popular game, literally is beating Grow Garden by like 700,000 people. And Steel Arena literally half of the time is more players than Grow Garden. Hopefully Grow Garden can get out of this up and down player count mess. They've been averaging recently like 1 million to like maybe 1.8 million, I guess. And yeah, hopefully Grow Garden can find a way to fix all these bugs and glitches in their game. Anyways, if you like the video, please join my Discord link in the description and my channel description as well, because we're trying to get to high members. Also, I will be inviting some subscribers into my private server to play with me during videos, So yeah,